They're very economical to run. No oil changes, no tune-ups, none of the usual stuff.
You know, I love hanging out with leaders, smart people, neat people, people who are making things happen. So let's do this. We've been talking to various people from the different electric vehicle associations. Let's go over and meet one of the big heads, all right? Come on over. All right, so you heard the buildup.
Oh, yeah.
I was big on you there, okay?
Now I have to live up to it.
You really do, and I think you're gonna. All right, your name for the record, sir?
My name is Tim Ritchey.
Tim Ritchey. Now, wait a minute, Tim. I have your card. I was reading over something about, wait a minute, VP, okay, so tell me a little bit about your gig. What's your gig?
I am the Vice President of the Tacoma Electric Vehicle Association. It's a chapter of the EAA, the Electric Auto Association. And basically, just like you see TEVA up here, Seattle Electric Vehicle Association, we are the Tacoma version of them.
So you are TEVA?
Yeah, actually, yes.
Neato. Okay, so now, if we do a little comparison, so were they first? Were you first? Who was first?
They are first, and I believe they're the largest or one of the largest in the nation.
Okay, good. So then now, so we get another perspective. So how long have you guys been going?
We've been going for about 3 years now, 2.5 to 3 years now.
Perfect.
We're a lot smaller. We're like the little step brother.
Yes. So, and then in terms of like inspiration, I would imagine coming up to Greenwood and seeing the corner stuffed with electric vehicles is kind of neat.
Very much so. Very much so. It inspires us. A couple of us have come up here with our vehicles. I brought a friend of mine's vehicle up here. We're all building vehicles and motorcycles.
Did you drive it up, Tim?
Well, yes. I drove it from Woodland Park Zoo to here. Yes, I did.
Beautiful. Okay, well, then we'll go with that. So now, this particular event and how it relates to your gig, TEVA. So you guys are an associate group. You're basically on the grow. Tell us a little bit about your membership and why people in Tacoma would want to come hang out with the TEVA crew.
Well, with our group, just like SEVA, we are based on education. We want to teach everyone about how, when there's not enough Volts out there, when there's not enough Leafs out there or Mitsubishi Mias out there, people are going to want an electric vehicle. So what's the next best thing to do? They're going to be able to take their Rabbit or their Scirocco or their Geo Metro or Fiera or whatever, and they're going to be able to convert that vehicle. And when you look at the complication of a gas vehicle compared to an electric vehicle, it's no comparison. It's a no-brainer.
Really, so it's easier to have an electric vehicle by a significant, and I would think for a lot of people, I mean, if you're really into recycling and whole systems thinking, taking an older vehicle and converting it saves it from a horrendous fate in most cases. So now, what can you tell us about that process, this car, just kind of an overview of the rig you brought in?
Okay, this vehicle basically has 80,000 miles on it. What Dave Cozine, what he did was he rebought the vehicle. Instead of going and finding a new vehicle and paying $8,000 to $10,000 to $30,000, he said, I've got this 82 Rabbit. It's a good car. I like it. I'm going to rebuy it. I'm going to give it new birth. I'm going to recycle it.
So he then invested 10, 20, 30 grand and
$10,325.
That's not so bad for, I mean, if you think about a car that you already own,
right.
Okay, and then turning it over, dropping another 10 G's in it to go away from hitting the gas station.
Exactly.
So powering my electric car, what in a monthly electric bill, what's that like? I mean, is that $100? Is it $5? How much is it?
Well, I couldn't really answer that question personally because I'm not there.
Okay.
I'm converting my vehicle now.
Oh, neato. Okay.
But when I look at $200 a month to run a vehicle,
yes,
versus $30 a month, we'll say, and I don't have no idea if that's accurate or not, it's going to be a lot less, no matter what you convert. Whether it's lead acid, whether it's lithium ion, it's going to be more expensive to do a lithium ion package than it is a lead acid. But then there's a lot of advantages. You're buying your gas, or your fuel, I should say, up front. So I'm buying my fuel.
One-time.
Exactly. And they say, how long does it take to charge your electric vehicle? 4, 5, 6 hours? I said, no, 30 seconds. I plug it in the wall and I walk away.
Wow.
There's to it.
Wow. So now, okay, so your own process. What kind of car are you converting? What you doing? Where are you going? What's your plan?
I just picked up a Pontiac Fiero.
Okay.
They were built from 84 to 88. I got an 84.
Okay.
And I'll drive it for a year while I collect all my parts, and I'm going to convert it to 144-volt lithium ion. And I'm hoping if I can get the right battery system in it, I'll get 100 miles per charge. That's my goal.
If you were going to guess, is that, I mean, so you bought the rig. How much on top of the rig? Is that a 10, 20? What's going to?
Look, my goal is 10. My realistic anticipation is 15,000.
Not bad. Not
So
bad at
for a
all.
brand new car, 15,000. I already paid that for a truck a few years back.
Yep.
Nothing different.
Yep. Well, and I think the real key is to detach that umbilical cord from energy security, from polluting the planet, all of that stuff. Detach, get free from that, because again, what that's going to do for you, you're going to feel better in here.
Oh, yeah.
And again, you know, we all get that there's economic trade-offs. You know, so it seems like a good gig. So, okay, last gig. If I wanted to find out about you guys, how do I find out?
www.tacomaeva.org.
TACEVA.org.
That's correct. Yes.
Beautiful. Thanks, man. Thanks, Tim.
Thank you very much for your time.
Yeah, bye.
Every dollar is going to take you about 5 times further.
Nice.